So one thing I've been really interested in paying attention to lately has been the marketing behind the latest Dead or Alive. Honestly, it's pretty interesting, primarily in the fact that, while it is outwardly saying that we're not about any of this, our impressive boob physics, they are very blatantly advertising their boob physics, including with models that are that shake their butts and their around to just show off their just to show off how realistic the boob physics in this game is. And if I'm saying boob physics a lot, is because it's a really funny word. Okay. It stands in real absolute stark contrast to the way that another game that's coming out pretty soon, with Mortal Kombat 11, is advertising and doing all their stuff. They're covering up one of the most blatantly sexual characters out they have, and they're just covering her head to toe in, clothing, instead of looking like a fucking stripper that she usually does in most every other game. So, it's a real, absolute, just entire stark contrast. It's beautiful. While one's paying lip service to the fans, and then kind of appeasing the journalists, the other one is paying lip service to the journalists and appeasing the fans. And I'm really interested in seeing, which one of those end up coming out on top of this one. Dead or Alive 2 is coming out in 5 days. No, 3 days. 3 days. And I am really looking forward to it. I'll be honest, I think the only advantage I would give to Mortal Kombat... Well, okay, I'd give Mortal Kombat 2 advantages. One, the fact that it's coming to Switch. I think that is a pretty big advantage. And two, just the general brand recognition. I think Mortal Kombat is a much more recognizable brand than Dead or Alive 6. Dead or Alive in general. But, they've always been very, very different. I mean, while Mortal Kombat was putting minigames like Puzzle Fighter and Mortal Kombat Chess and Combat Kart Racing, which honestly was actually pretty good, they were putting those things in. Dead or Alive made an entire spin-off game about beach volleyball. And if there's any game that shows off boob physics better than beach volleyball.
Boob physics.
Another funny word that's actually been coming up out of this whole debate is boner culture. Fuck. Oh my god, so many funny words in these games. It's great. But so, covering everybody up, yeah, we're fighting against boner culture. We're stand up for boner culture. Don't cover up your characters. Well, you know what? Dead or Alive has you covered. Don't worry. Don't worry. Your boners are safe. If I'm gonna go bad in this, I should just go all in. Fuck it. But no, I'm gonna put in some clips of this, of just like the girls they had for that live stream, and they cut it off short, because it was getting too graphic or some shit. And you know what? You're coming into a game about violence and beating the living shit out of people, and you're worried about sexuality. I think your priorities are a little fucked there. I'll be honest, I don't think either of them is bad in the video game, but if you're gonna pick one that has to be worse than the other, fuck. Oh my god. It's just ridiculous. But you know what? I'm glad they're just basically paying lip service to the fucking journalists, and then just really, though, they're giving their fans what they want. Realistic boob physics, and a way to take pictures of guys shoving their faces in the females' crotches as they body slam them. You know what? They're giving the fans what they want. And, you know, it is apparently meant to be a very serious fighting game. So, you know what? As long as it has good controls and good gameplay, it will Dead or Alive will definitely win over Mortal Kombat. I do wish they would put it on Switch, but that's the only thing I can see that where I would be like a little off, you know? That's the only thing that would make me buy Mortal Kombat over Dead or Alive. And, you know, maybe they'll port it over at some point. And honestly, even Mortal Kombat, I'm not going to buy it unless they put it on. Unless they, like, start adding shit onto it. Or adding, like, the old costumes and shit. Because just the nostalgia, mainly. I love the old costumes. I don't mind new costumes, but I like the old ones better. And when you're just kind of playing up to this whole pure fighting nonsense, it gets a little too serious to the point you just don't really want to play it. You know? You gotta get a little bit of ridiculousness in there somewhere. And I know there's alien things with blades coming out of their arms, but that's just not that ridiculous in a fighting game, considering he eats people. It's not ridiculous enough. It's not funny. And one final addendum. I am going to be streaming on Thursday night with my Clan and Warframe. I'm not sure if it's going to be on my channel or Techno Tokyo Theater's channel. In either case, it'll be somewhere around 9:30 to 10 Pacific time. Show up, and I hope to see you there.